Hi guys!
Hi!
Welcome to another Gladly review.
Absolutely, we are back in our second home of Cineworld Sheffield, and tonight we're going to see Terminator Dark Fate. Arnie's back, Sarah O'Connor's back, James Cameron's kind of back.
Everyone's back. I thought you was going to say Terminator Genesis then, because I've got that in my head. Because that was the one film, the one Terminator that I didn't watch. The last Terminator I watched was Terminator Salvation, and I really enjoyed that one. I really liked Christian Bale in that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm hoping for good things now that everyone's back. I'm hoping it's going to have a bit more like nostalgia to it because it was like back in the day.
Yes.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I'm hoping a bit of oomph. It's directed by the same guy who did Deadpool, so that that's kind of putting things into its favour.
Yeah.
So I'm going for a safe 6, but I'm kind of going in with low expectations and hoping for a big sunrise.
It does look quite action-packed this as well, which is quite impressive. I'm just hoping the effects look quite good as well. So let's go watch this film and we'll review it for you straight after.
See you in a bit.
Bye! Hi guys, we are back now from watching Terminator Dark Fate, directed by Tim Miller, who also did the Deadpool movies.
Yes.
Just a little bit of the plot.
Yes, so basically Sarah Connor is back. This time she is protecting a young girl, or helping protect a young girl from with help with a hybrid cyborg who is fighting against a new form of Terminator. That is literally all I can say. I had to say that from Google because it would have been spoiler aplenty if I said any more.
Yeah, we're going to have to be very careful with what we say right here, but this is definitely a spoiler-free review for you guys.
Yes, spoiler-free from Terminator Dark Fat, according to our cinema ticket.
Yeah, it's very, very strange, very funny to read. Let's start with the likes, which there is many.
Yes.
There is definitely many.
We've got to go with the cast, really, on this one.
Yeah, very big cast. Quite a few big names are back.
Yes, so obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger's back, but the one for me is Linda Hamilton is back as Sarah Connor, and God, she was so good in this film, so good. It's as if
she's never left.
We watched an interview on a TV chat show recently, and she kind of done with Hollywood for quite some time, to the point where her neighbours didn't even know.
I know, it was
who
quite
they were.
shocking.
But she definitely not missed a beat with this character, and it was so plausible. Great rapport with the actress who played Grace, who is the human cyborg. But I also thought if it was sort of 10 years younger, it would be so great if she was teamed up with Kate Sarkoff, who was Starbuck in the Battlestar Galactica reboot. Them two would have been sci-fi gold.
Yeah, it did look pretty good. Yeah, the cast worked really well together. There were some new characters in there that we didn't recognise, but the new Terminator really did a good job. He didn't speak very much through it, but I didn't want him to because I just thought it would be a bit unnatural to the character.
Yeah.
But yeah, he really did a good job. I thought they all blended in really well, especially Linda's character.
Yeah, definitely, and all the rest of the new characters introduced, and also Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it was nice
he comes
to see him back.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of had a bit more sort of added to the Terminator character as a whole in this franchise. But yeah, definitely had some great long one-liners that you wanted to see, and yeah, he was awesome as ever.
So this was really action-packed as well. I mean, I think from the beginning I was pretty much hooked. And from then on, the action just really kicked in really quickly. And then you kind of had like a gap, action, a small gap, and then more action, which I was really impressed with. And I think that's what kept you hooked quite a lot of the times through the film. And we also said it'd be absolutely amazing to watch it in 4DX.
Yeah, definitely. I can imagine coming out a bit black and blue coming from that.
Yeah.
Just a sort of minor nitpick, which we'll get into later on. It did have a little bit of an action overload towards the end. There was like a particular scene, but we'll get to that in a near point. But I mean, most of the action sequences in this movie was pretty good, and the CGI was fantastic.
Yeah, it was really good.
Another great point from this film, really impressed with, was it hit on the nostalgia feels. There was definitely some nostalgic moments from especially the first 2 Terminator films, which is kind of the sequel from that. It's the 6th in the franchise, but there was like, forget about 3 onwards. We're going straight after Judgment Day.
Yeah, you felt that from the beginning.
Yeah,
though. I felt like
yeah,
I was sat there and I was like getting goosebumps because I was like, oh, I feel like I'm back in the the day.
Yeah. But yeah, it didn't outstay its welcome. It's definitely its own movie. It had a little bit of nostalgia feels, but that was it. It wasn't like, hey, remember this? We're going to bring this back.
No, it didn't do it.
Like that.
It didn't do it too much.
No, it definitely didn't outstay its welcome, and it was definitely its movie on its own.
Yeah, I agree.
The icing on the cake for me would have been if Brad Fiedel came back as the composer for this movie. You do get snippets of the Terminator theme, like you would have definitely expected. But there was definitely some scenes where it would have been great if you could have had like the Machine March, the Terminator appearing again. But just going back on the nostalgia feels, love that the gun sound effects for the machines was in this. That's the only spoiler you're going to have, because that was going to happen. And such a bit of an orgasm from that noise.
On to the dislikes. Very few. Practically, I think about 2.
Yeah.
Just more with the action scenes that you touched on earlier. Just, I felt like at some points they were a bit overexcited in certain scenes. Like, we've got to plow every single thing action related that we can do into one scene. I felt like that happened a couple of times where I felt like they didn't need to do that. I felt like it was a bit too much. Like, I was like, whoa, I can't concentrate. But that was it for me, really, on a bad point. I think you had a bit...
Yeah, I think the main nitpick for me was there was a particular scene that happened in this film. It goes on for, I'm assuming, about a good 10 minutes. It was kind of like an action scene, but it just didn't need to be in the film. I could quite happily cut that out and have more of the kind of family dynamic that they kind of built on in the second half of the film. I would rather have seen more of that than a particular scene. If you want to know what that particular scene is, put in the comments and have a little guess.
So overall, I think we both really enjoyed this movie. I'm really hoping everyone else enjoys it as well. Really wish I'd have seen it in 4DX. Would like to know if anyone else has seen it in 4DX.
Yeah, I'm sure we will though. We give it pretty much a joint rating on this one.
Yeah, 7.5. We both said that when we left.
7.5. Yes, great action, great cast. Really enjoyed the story as well. Fun fact for you: this is the first Terminator movie in 16 years to have an R rating, or an UK 15 certificate. Thank you, Tim Miller, for doing Deadpool, because without that, movie studios are just so scared of anything above 12A because they've got to get the box office takings.
Yeah, you saw that with
Joker. It shows definitely with this year with Joker. You can have 15 rated movies or R rated movies that will bring in the money because the story's there. Get it told and tell it properly. It's fantastic. Really enjoyed it.
Really enjoyed it as well. I was kind of like, it was getting really involved as well. I think a lot of people will get involved with this film because like a lot of the scenes as well, I was like,
moving around, shaking,
like, So yeah, definitely. I hope people enjoy it. So let us know. Have you seen this new Terminator movie? What did you give it? What did you think? Let us know in the comments below.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And thank you as always for watching these reviews. We'll be back very, very soon. Until then, see you soon. Bye.
Bye.